Namaskar, I'm Richa Sikri, Assistant Professor in M.L.N.College, Radaur. My paper is on application of Vedic knowledge on internal and external pollution. The creation, next slide. The creation, which is the result of millions of years of climate change, is today again facing climate and environmental changes and challenges. The cause of these changes is all the five tattvas, Agni, Jal, Vayu, Prithvi, Akash, which are constituent or source of universe, and all living beings are polluted. The pollution of external and internal in nature has become an environmental threat to the survival of the planet. The external pollution like air pollution, soil pollution, noise pollution, ozone depletion, global warming, climate change, and internal pollution like ill thoughts, selfish tendencies, egoistic mindset, greed, aggression, lust, disrespect is further posing the problem. Earlier, ecology and biodiversity remain intact due to the notion of sacredness towards nature and natural objects. But gradually, the notion of desire, but gradually, desire to progress, lust to earn more, developmental, developmental needs, and ignorant behavior towards nature somehow decline the respect and regard for nature and natural objects. Further, cutting of jungles, use of chemicals, pesticides, plastic, e-waste, emission of fuels, use of deadly weapons, etc., pose serious threat to the existence of the planet. These hazards, in form of various pollutions, are affecting the external environment of the universe and also impacting inner environment of living beings. The feeling of ego, lust, greed, jealousy, etc., are the result of it, which is further aggravating the situation of pollution. Next, air pollution. Air, I think the earlier one, air pollution. Air, the prana of all living beings, is contaminated with burning of fuels, biomass, emission from factories, use of chemicals, pesticides, dust, smoke, trials for missiles, weapons, waste from mobile towers, means of transportation, the internal pollution, anger, shout, ego, greed, abuse, curse, slander, etc., making the air heavy. It is causing asthma, lung cancer, strokes, heart diseases, fatigue, stress, tension, etc. in human beings. Air pollution is world's fourth most lethal killer. Next slide. Noise pollution is cause of machine, traffic, airplanes, loud music, sounds, war weapons, home appliances. The noises inside of anger, ill thoughts, selfish behavior, jealousy, ego, further aggravating the problem of noise pollution. It is causing impatience, less tolerance, irritation, hypertension, anger bouts, sleep disorder, hearing loss, distress, decline in cognitive powers in human beings. It is hazardous for birds and animals as they use sound for searching food, navigation, avoid predators, etc. It disrupts marine life and destroys ecosystems. Next, ozone depletion. Ozone is basically a triatomic form of oxygen found in stratosphere, is also known as ozone layer. It saves all human beings from harmful ultraviolet rays of sun, greenhouse gases causing ozone hole, which is thinning of ozone layer. Next one. Water pollution. Only 3% fresh water is available, 70% in form of polar ice caps and snow peaks. Only less than 1% water is potable and used by all living beings and other purposes. Sources of fresh water like rivers, lakes, ponds, groundwater are contaminated with chemical, pesticides, sewage, effluent from factories, microorganisms, radioactive substances, etc. It is causing dysentery, cholera, diarrhea, stomach infection, cancer, typhoid, hormone disturbances, etc. in human beings. Polluted water destroys ecosystem of ponds and lakes and kills fishes. It makes birds and animals sick. Next slide. Soil pollution. Soil is polluted due to the use of fertilizers, pesticides, herbicides, industrial waste, plastic, heavy metals, garbage, e-waste, acid rain, etc. It is causing skin infection, coughing, vomiting, chest pain, eye problem in human beings. Large number of birds and animals die. Population of honeybees is declining, which plays an important role in pollinization. If there is no honeybee, there will be no food grain and fruits to eat. Soil erosion. Loss of top layer of land due to heavy winds, rains, improper soil disposal, deforestation, overgrazing, overflowing. 119.2 million hectare area eroded in India due to soil erosion. Next, global warming. The world is 1.1 Celsius warmer than 19th century. The cause of global warming is emission from fossil fuels, burning of biomass, cutting of jungles, release of greenhouse gases, use of air conditioner and refrigerators, sleek technology, vehicles, warplanes, explosion, airplanes, etc. This is causing irritation, anger, stress, tension, headache, less tolerance, loss of patience, etc. in human beings. Next, climate change is long-term shifts in temperature and weather patterns. Though it is natural also, yet after industrial revolution it is man-made due to deforestation, fossil fuel, greenhouse gases, increasing number of airplanes, warplanes, etc. Consequences of climate change are hot waves, floods, heavy rains, rise of sea level, cyclones. Southern America, Mexico, China, Pakistan, and rise in temperature of Australia and Europe in this year are proof of it. Next, solution of external and internal pollution is application of Vedic knowledge. Yajna. Yajna performance is good solution for contamination of five vital tattvas. It has capacity to clean air, water, soil, physical ailment, mental stress, purification of blood, etc. Performance of yajna is considered greatest act in the Shatpat Brahmana. Yajna vai Shreshtamam Karma. Yajna performed with sounds of mantra work is sound therapy. Next, Swadhyay. Swadhyay is very important to check our deeds by thinking again and again on environmental issues, and awareness would arise to have empathetic view towards nature. Next, feeling of sacredness towards nature and natural objects was always part of our culture. The air, fire, water, soil, trees, birds, animals all have sanctity. This feeling of respect helped to keep ecology and biodiversity intact. There were sayings like do not injure atmosphere, do not cause harm to water and medicine. This is the utmost need of the hour. Next, attitude of gratitude. We must admire and feel grateful towards abundance of blessings showered on us in form of beautiful nature, plants, vegetation, minerals, different type of organisms and species, etc. Next, meditation or dhyana is good for internal well-being and controlling negative thoughts. It creates positive energy and positive environment. It controls stress, anxiety, depression, hypertension, heart diseases. Next, well-being of all. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina is the basic principle for the survival of planet. Our whole ecosystem is based on cooperation to each other. Next, use as much as required. We should use only that much which is required and rest should be left for others. It is not necessary to overuse the gifts of nature. Today, to acquire more and to progress, nature is destroyed with our negative thoughts. The result of it is polluted air, contaminated water, infertile land, increasing temperature, hot winds, swollen rivers, etc. This can be prevented through our changed behavior of satisfaction, gratitude, respect, regard for nature. Thus, the external and internal pollution, which is the cause of contamination of air, water, soil, global warming, climate change, can be controlled through Vedic tenets of sacred feeling towards nature, yajna, swadhyaya, meditation, feeling of well-being for all. This can save planet from disastrous climate change which has started appearing. Next, thanks.